Hey guys, and welcome to the fifth part, I believe, of my Origins Let's Play. And before I actually start walking around and start talking with more people here in the camp, I actually want to do something because I already received a tip from, and I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Zarkontau. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I actually received the tip to, do I have a, yeah, to put a sword and shield in my secondary weapon slot, which I'll be doing right now. Since actually one of the skills that I already have, let me see if I can, is it spells and talents? Yeah, they automatically gave me this skill, the shield bash skill, which is a weapon and shield talent. And I was actually planning to be a two-handed weapon warrior, but then Zarkontal, again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, actually mentioned that I could switch between my two-handed weapon and between the one-handed weapon and shield. So if I want to, I could still use the shield bash, and I actually kind of like that idea. So I'm just going to put it back in my bar down here. And what is my racial ability? I didn't even know. Oh, so I'm resistant to magic. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know that. So yeah, thanks again for the advice. I really like getting tips from you guys. So now we've done that, I actually kind of like her with a shield and one-handed weapon sword. So maybe I'll just walk around with this for now. And I actually wanted to go to the quartermaster to sell some stuff and,
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Ah, well, too bad.
Did he seriously think that that would work? Do you have a name or are you just David? Yeah, you do have a name, so I can talk to you, right?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I would be?
Not a dwarf. Yet, here you are.
Yes.
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Okay. The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why would they send us into the forest?
Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Yeah, I don't really have a choice now, do I? They are forcing you to be here.
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay. I mean, he seems nice, except for his lousy pickup lines for women. Maybe, if we become a team or whatever, I can give him tips on how to, handle the ladies. Maybe give him some advice on how Gorham wooed me, or how you want to call it. So, the quartermaster.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Well, I just got here, so can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Well, I actually want to sell stuff. Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself.
Okay, sure. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price.
Okay.
I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
So, you are running some illegal business, Mr. Quartermaster. But first I just want to see your regular goods, I guess. Let me see what you
Let
have.
me know what you'd like.
I will. So I want to sell some stuff. I won't be needing these daggers, at least for now. And this mace. No, my blade seems to be... Nah, I prefer the blade. Yeah, I can sell this as well. Do I want to... Fire... I'll keep the arrows, although I should have kept a bow then as well. No, I'll keep the arrows anyway. Well, I'm not wearing leather armor, so I can sell that. I can sell my prison clothes, and this is not better than the armor that I'm currently wearing, so that can go as well. No, these seem quite kind of handy, so I won't sell those. And what does he actually... Ooh, a backpack. That's quite interesting, because if there is one thing that I really hate when I'm playing games is when my inventory gets full. That's really one of my pet peeves. So even though it is a lot of money, I think I'm actually going to buy a backpack because I cannot stand it whenever my inventory gets full. I hate when that happens. It's really frustrating, and it feels so unsatisfying when you have to destroy some of your inventory, or you have to dump some of your inventory. I don't know why, but it just really bugs me, so... Yeah, and I think that's Alistair. We were looking for him, actually.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
I already like him.
One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Huh? But I thought dwarfs cannot be mages, right? So, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I'm a dwarf, right? Well, anyways, how can a dwarf be a mage?
You never know, these mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away, I apologize.
That's no problem. Why should you have recognized me? Yeah, how could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you.
Really?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that.
Yes, I did.
As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Yeah, I'm actually quite curious. What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you.
Okay.
There haven't been any Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
I guess so. I fought a few in my... Yeah, I did fight a few. I fought a few in my time.
I never saw one before this began. Hard to believe most folks here think the Darkspawn disappeared after the last Blight, when your people still suffer every day. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Um, so I am quite worried about this ritual because both Duncan and now Alistair as well have been quite dodgy when it comes to this ritual. They don't seem too eager to answer my questions. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
What's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
So, okay. That does sound kind of complicated, him being a Templar talking to that mage. Yeah, I get it. What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Well, I've met Davith.
Right, that cutpurse Duncan conscripted. I'm not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one. Or I can track him down later.
Sure. No, I'm not going to say this. I actually like him joining me. Yeah, I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Yes, and we now have... Oh, and I actually gained some approval. I mean, it's just +1, but still, apparently I did something, right, with Alistair. So that's nice. And, I don't know, he seems nice. Maybe a little... I wouldn't say dumb, but... I mean, the fact that he was asking if I was a mage, since it's pretty obvious that I am a dwarf. But, you know, I like him. I like Alistair, so I don't mind him joining me for now. And these are the servants, and we have the war council. And I probably won't be able to, yeah, all these chests that I cannot open. Oh, it's so frustrating. Let's move on from here and actually explore a little bit more. So yeah, I can see the arrow, so that must be Duncan, but I actually want to explore the camp before moving forward with this ritual or whatever it is.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you
We
find
have another
favor in the
priest,
Maker's
another
eyes.
chantry
So let
sister.
it be.
Do we? Oh yeah, this guy has a name. So hello.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Velena.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon.
Okay.
I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
Well, we can be Grey Wardens, actually. Is that a problem? Yeah, of course they can. Why couldn't they be?
Since the Grey Wardens protect human lands, I guess the dwarf would not wish to join. Obviously, I'm wrong.
Yes, you
I hope
are.
we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. You're not all on. No, I'm not going to offend him. I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
Only that it's dangerous. Or wait, David said we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited.
Yes, there
I
are.
suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Sure. He seems nice. I think I like David better because of his terrible pickup lines. I don't know. But Jory seems alright, so it's fine. Oh, there's another chest that I probably can't open. And a prisoner. Can we talk with the... Is he naked or is it just me?
Huh. Someone finally comes
Oh
and
no,
talks
he's
to the
not
lone
naked,
prisoner.
sorry.
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
Let's see. You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Oh, that's actually horrible. Yeah, that's horrible. Why haven't they fed you?
I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
But I am going to ask this one. Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Oh, it does matter, actually. And yeah, if you weren't deserting, why sneak around camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Okay, so just... okay, maybe he wasn't deserting, but he was stealing. Isn't that even worse? And he just admitted that he would have deserted eventually, so... I mean, I still think he should get food and water, don't get me wrong, but... he's not exactly innocent. They didn't find the key when you were arrested.
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Ew, what? Ah, yeah, that's disgusting.
And an excellent party trick, I'll bet.
Yeah, well... do you want the key or not?
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
This guy, I want him to live, not even because I think he's innocent, because clearly he's not, but just because I think he's hilarious. So, yeah.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter.
Sorry, mate.
They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Probably, although that is kind of excessive for deserting. Who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
I mean, is it hogwash? I think that's pretty accurate, but yeah. I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He claims he wasn't, yeah, but we already kind of established that he is kind of guilty, so he asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Let's see if my persuasion will work. So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
That's perfectly fine. And I mean, I care because I'm kind. I mean, it's just the right thing to do, to feed him.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key.
Ugh.
Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Yeah, he better... Oh, again. Oh, Alistair liked the fact that I was helping him. That's nice. So we have this key now, which I hope he cleaned. Probably not, but we're pretending he did. Yeah. Oh, but wait, isn't that the chest that is standing right next to that tranquil fella? I'm not sure if I can get it now because he gave me a warning the last time I tried to.
That course of action is
Fine.
inadvisable.
Yeah, I figured. So he doesn't like me touching his stuff. So my guess is we'll have to get back later then, when the tranquil's not there.
I shall do it.
What's up with all these chests that I cannot open? It's like they're taunting me. And oh, a scroll. The chant of light, the blight. Wounded soldier.
It hurts so much.
I'm sorry. So now we are over here. I see some elf fruit, which I will get before. Yes, so now we have that as well. I see gates that I can open, probably.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
And there he goes. I guess based upon your name that I can talk with you?
You're the dwarf who walks with the Grey Wardens. A respectable decision.
Thank you. You know much about us dwarves.
Some, like all Ash Warriors. Our training originates from the dwarves.
Okay.
Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
That's cool. You do not look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors, as you should well know.
Wow, I'm sorry. Why is he getting angry with me? Let's see. I should know you trained with the Dwarven Berserker warriors. I mean, I personally don't know what an Ash Warrior is, but apparently it has something to do with the dwarves, so I'm just pretending that I know by choosing this answer. You trained with the Dwarven Berserker warriors.
Our discipline was passed down to us from the time of Luthias the Dwarf Son. He trained with the Berserkers of your kind, long ago.
Really? So you are the same as Berserkers in Orzammar?
Perhaps. I've never been, so I cannot say for certain, but I'm told our traditions are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
That's cool. What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies,
Oh yeah.
I shall mourn tonight.
The dogs can get poisoned, right? By the blood. That's really sad. Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous,
Yeah.
but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind? I'm not sure if I'm going to ask him that, because I might offend him or his precious dogs. Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with Caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
No, I wasn't planning to. Absolutely not.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant.
Sheesh, okay, I should
My
be
thanks.
going.
There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
I'm not sure if I like this guy. I mean, even though he knows actually something about dwarves and stuff, nah, I'm not sure. Kennel Master, let's talk with you.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood.
Oh,
I have
no.
medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
No, I think I'll do it myself. I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Yeah, I know. Hello. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Wait, I can kill the dog? I'm not going to kill the dog. Put the muzzle on the dog. This game gives you options
Well done.
sometimes.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella.
Oh,
Come to
that's
think
nice.
of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Well, actually, I am. I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
That does sound quite distinctive. Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Okay. I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Yes, you do that. I mean, we don't want the dog to die. That's sad. So, I'll try helping
Hear
him.
the prayers of
and,
your sons and daughters.
So that's
We who
Duncan.
betrayed-
But we have King Kaelin's tent, Loghain. Yeah, that chest. Yeah, we have to wait for that, and
Bid your prophet
I'll just
Andraste
explore
now.
this part of the camp as well. Loghain's guard. Hello.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Wow, so formal and aggressive. Everybody's so tense, and it makes sense, I guess, since we are at war with the Darkspawn, but it wouldn't hurt you to smile once in a while. Tell me about Tairn Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain?
I'm a dwarf.
He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that.
Okay.
Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Okay, so he's quite important. Is the Terran inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Is he doing something shady in there? Oh, I can try my persuasion again. Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly.
Okay.
He and the king have been arguing for days.
Oh, that's
The
not
Tairn's
good.
known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back.
Great.
Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Okay. I would like an audience with the Terran, please.
I suppose you have a message for him?
Sure.
Hold on, then.
Okay, do I actually have to come up with something now?
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am. But how does everyone know? Yeah, I mean, there are not many dwarves here, I guess, so... how do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could
Okay.
I not hear about you?
That's sweet.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No. A fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You're no surface dwarf, I can see it in your eyes.
Smart of the Grey Wardens to look for new recruits in Orzammar. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
Oh, I don't know.
If Kalen has his way, you will.
Okay.
Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You really don't like the king, do you? He's not my king. Well, technically, because we have our own king in Orzammar, so that is technically true. Although, because did my father die? He's sick, right? Because that would make Balin my king now. You don't seem very fond of him.
He is Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Okay. What's up with everyone today? And why is he so angry with the king? Maybe we can find out.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
That's quite nice, actually, for the king to be spending time with the Grey Wardens. I think that's actually really good of him to do. And again, we can persuade. I'm loving this. Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
How should I know? It sounds quite optimistic, I have to say. But I guess we'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
About the queen? The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Haha, but I persuaded you. I should go.
As you wish.
So, from what I understand, that would explain Loghain's anger or his attitude towards King Kalen. He's probably not happy that he married his daughter.
They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your
throat. So they're
throat.
teaching them about
We've lost many
Darkspawn. That's
dogs
quite
already.
nice.
Had to muzzle them to
And
keep them from
helpful
biting.
as well.
This is supposed to be the battle that sent underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
I mean, I hope the Grey Wardens are wrong, and this is not actually a blight, but I guess that would make this game rather short, so let's just assume that this is actually a blight. Otherwise, we'll be finished in a couple of parts.
It sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me.
I'll leave her to her prey. Oh, that's the Elven messenger. Hello.
Hello? I'm
Oh,
sorry, is
hi.
there something you needed?
No, I just wanted to talk.
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
No, not that I know of.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Yeah, it was nice talking with you too. So, okay. Yeah, and I mean, oh no, but the quartermaster was looking for a girl, right? So he wasn't talking about that elven messenger. That was someone else. So I guess we've been... Well, the sergeant is actually... Can I talk with the
There are
sergeant?
lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Oh no, I
We're
cannot.
getting reports of things we've never even heard of. Something
I'm not
called
going
the
to
Genlock.
listen to his entire monologue about how to kill Darkspawn, I'm sorry. But I couldn't talk with him. And, wow, time really flies by. So, I think I'm going to leave this part here since 30 minutes already passed. And in the next part, we'll move forward with the mission, with the joining, I guess. And I actually want to talk with Alistair if possible. Yeah, the joining ritual will probably come up next, you guys, in the next part. I'm really excited. So hope you enjoyed watching, and see you guys soon. Bye.
Let us bow our heads and beg the Maker's forgiveness. Let us not be proud,